welcome back to another episode of The Sunny Side. And you're going to notice a couple of different things today. Number one, we are in a different location. And number two, we have our sign up. And number three, there is no Pam here today. But we do have an amazing guest. This is Casey, and she is joining us today. And Pam is actually away. So we didn't want to miss this episode because we've had to cancel it.
Yes.
Quite a few times.
Yes.
It has been a journey to get Casey here. She's actually my American cousin. Mm-hmm. So she came all the way from the great, I was going to say north. No, we're north.
You're north.
What do I even call you? Great.
East.
East?
East.
The east. She came from the east. I wish I could say the south. Like a little, I mean, you're kind of a Floridian. You're an honorary Floridian.
I'm a semi-snowbird.
That's right. She is. So, so she is joining us today. And, when Pam was like, something came up and she couldn't make this, we just did not want to miss this episode because it's going to be such a good one. But yeah, Casey and I are second cousins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our moms are first cousins.
Yes.
And our grandmas were sisters.
That's right.
Yes.
And we were trying to figure it out on the way because I'm like, I know, like growing up, I just feel like you're just cousins.
Yeah. And we don't know, like we were together so much during the summer and I was either up here or you were down there and
yeah. I think
cousins.
Yeah. And that's why I think a lot of people are always like, why do you love America so much? And I'm like, I spent most of my childhood traveling back and forth to the States. Mm-hmm. And so it's just, to me, it's just so normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we are cousins and we were just trying to go through the process of figuring it out to be like, wait, are we second? Are we third? But no, we were second.
We're second. Yes.
Yes. And our grandmas were sisters, like you said. Mm-hmm. And so, this is Casey, guys. I'm really excited for this episode. We're going to pray and hope that we can get through this one without tears.
I know it's going to be rough.
Mostly me, I feel like, because I try not to cry, but it's going to be a good episode, but welcome. I'm happy to have you.
I'm glad we're finally doing this.
I know. I'm happy. I'm like, it's going to be so good. So tell us a little about yourself. Who is Casey? Yeah. What makes you Casey? How did you grow up? Go from there.
I'm Casey. I am from a little town called Leroy, New York, Western New York. So it's about an hour from the border. So I'm not too far away from Canada.
Yes.
That's why I sometimes sound like I'm Canadian. Most of the time I don't though. But I'm from the home of Jell-O.
Really?
Yeah. Leroy's the home of Jell-O.
Like they invented it?
Yeah, they invented it.
Wild.
I know.
Just like a person or like?
Back in like the early 1900s or 1800s. Someone's going to fact check me on this.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody in Leroy invented Jell-O. They sold it to the Woodwards. The Woodwards sold it to whoever makes Jell-O now.
Crazy.
I know.
Wild.
Yeah.
All these years. I mean, I'm sure I knew it as a kid. Somebody would have probably told me.
Yeah, like if you were ever there during like the Wackafest or something like that, like the big town festival, there's always like the Jell-O parade and all this stuff.
Crazy.
And,
yeah, so she's not that far from us.
No, not too bad. Like I would come up here a few times in the year with my grandparents because we would pick up Uncle Mike and go fishing.
Yes.
And then, my family owns a dairy farm in Western New York. It still operates with my brother and my cousins. They run it. I am one of the only few that moved off the farm.
Oh,
I
you
moved,
little rebel.
Yeah, I moved to Rochester. So about like 15 minutes from the farm, not too bad. But I am a mechanical engineer and a chemical engineer. I've worked my entire life since I was 7. So just a crazy, nonstop work ethic.
Yeah. We were talking about this, guys, just before the episode aired, just kind of catching up. And I was saying, like, your parents did you such a service. I feel like, growing up on the farm, it just teaches really hard work ethic. Mm-hmm. And it just teaches you to like get up early, different times of the day, like you're different, right?
Like I would get up in the summer. I was up at 6 a.m. and we'd work till 10 a.m. And I'm so mad now because they don't do that anymore.
No.
They stop work at like 6:30. I was like, that's not fair because I was the only one of my friends that could drive. And I was the only one that had a car. And I was just so angry that I'd be stuck on the farm in a tractor and I like be ripping apart the tractor. I'd put it back together when my shift was over. But I was just so mad. I was like, I have no social life.
Yeah, you're like, this is it. Because you worked from 6 a.m. to
like 10 p.m. during harvest season.
Oh, like I thought you said 10 a.m. I was like, well, that's not too bad. 10 p.m.
Yeah, like mom would bring over dinner and stuff like that, and you'd pack for the entire day, and you just go. Yeah.
Wow.
And now they don't do that. They work from like 6 or 7 a.m. to like 6:30.
Okay, so like more of like a normal
work schedule. Yeah.
And what sort of things did you do on the farm growing up?
So I, up until the age of 13, I would feed cows. I'd clean the milking parlor, take out the trash, like normal house chores.
Yeah.
After 13, I started hauling manure, which is not fun. Yeah, I know. And I packed bunk. So during corn season and hay season, like they would dump loads of silage, and then I would make it into a nice little triangle, pack it down, and then we would seal it up for the end of the year. Wow. I did a lot of field equipment. I thought growing up that everybody at the age of 13 was given a choice. You can milk cows, or you can go and work on machinery and go into the field. I was told that I was the only one that could drive, so that's why I was forced to go work on tractors and drive in the fields while my cousins all had to milk cows.
Okay.
Which is fine. I've never milked a cow my entire life.
Never?
No. I don't know how. I know it's spray, wipe, on, drop, spray, wipe, off.
Okay. So it's like wax on, wax off.
Exactly. I was like, I don't know what to do though. I've never.
Interesting. Yeah. But you can probably drive a tractor like
Oh, yes.
It's nobody's business.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So did you, like growing up, did you love having that experience? Because you would have been around friends that maybe didn't grow up on the farm.
Yeah. A lot of my friends didn't know anything about farming. Like they would come and feed cows with me and stuff like that, because it's like you're feeding the cute little animals and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool. Like it was very impressive. Like I remember growing up and the boys would be like, "Can we come hunt on your land?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah.
No,
you're like,
can't.
"No, thank you."
And the neighbor farmer, I felt so bad for him because his girlfriend at the time, when we were like 8th grade, was in my class, and her last name, I'm not gonna say it, but it was like right next to my last name. And so we had lockers next to each other, and she's like, "I don't know what he does after school." I was like, "I do. He hauls manure." And she's like, and then she broke up with him the next day. She didn't know. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Doug."
You're like, "I'm sorry."
I was like, I hope that wasn't because of me.
Which is wild, because nowadays I feel like if you knew that like a man was like a hard worker hauling manure, I'd be like, that is a great trait.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a manly, like you're out there, you're working. But probably back in the day we would have been like, that's disgusting.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Imagine a teenage girl be like, no.
No. I mean, I remember growing up and coming to your place and coming to the farm, and I loved it. Like I always loved being at your place. Again, like we were just talking earlier, and a lot of my childhood is blurred. I don't know if you have like any like distinct memories, like, but I've like cut out memories.
I remember Auntie Kay's porch with the fake green carpet.
Yes.
I remember that like clear as day, and the couch that I slept on once, and it was not very comfortable.
Yep. Like the like flowery black, like orangey. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I remember her house clear as day. I remember the pool with cousins.
Yeah. Yeah, we spent a lot of time together, like as kids, and it's been like years. We caught up maybe right before COVID. I think because I was coming through from a trip to Boston.
Yes,
and we caught up, and then but it's been a lot of years. But I loved coming to your place and the farm life. And so, do you look back at like farm life and like what your parents did and like had you on the farm? Do you look back at that with like positive or negative?
I look at it's positive. Like I hated it growing up, but I'm so glad that I had that now, and I miss it. Like when there get bad days at work and I have to deal with people, I'm just like, "Nate, can I come home?"
Yeah.
And so I call my brother and was like, sometimes it's like, I want to come back home.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a real person job anymore. Can I just come and sit in a tractor all day and ignore everybody?
You're like, "Can I just come and work on the tractor?"
Yeah, exactly.
Because your brother still lives on the farm.
Yeah, he lives on the farm. He's a part owner with my 2 cousins.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. And your dad has kind of stepped back from that.
He is retired. So he, as long as he's home and not in Florida, he'll be working on the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So your dad is still working on the farm?
He is retired. Where if he's not in Florida, he's on the farm working.
Okay.
So he works half the time, but he's still on the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you think it was growing up, like with your parents, like are they like well-known, like dairy farmers in the area?
Oh yeah. Now yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Some people call us a farming mafia. There's a lot of us.
Okay.
My dad is one of 5.
Okay.
And his dad, Grandpa Bud, is one of 5, and they all have like 5 kids. So there's a lot of us all over Western New York. Yeah,
Crazy.
We have a very big reach in the farming community.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you guys like distribute to like
so
stores, or is
We are a part of, my cousin Tasha can explain this so much better than I can, but we are part of DFA, which is Dairy Farmers of America.
Okay.
So we go to their milk co-op, and it goes to like yogurt and cheese and stuff like that.
Okay.
We started a contract with Fairlife. So we're doing the Fairlife, because they're just building a plant in Webster.
Okay.
And then there's something going on with New York State where now our milk's going to Maryland, and I don't understand it, but that's the situation right now. I don't know what's going on with it. But
so I feel like I need to come and just get my stuff directly from you, because then it's going to be as like purest
probably
as it comes.
Probably
not with all the chemicals that we pump into all of our food and crap.
I know.
I feel like growing up on the farm would make you be like, I'm not touching that.
Oh yeah, no. And especially like with what I do now for work, I was like, I'm not eating that.
Right.
I look at ingredients now so much closer. I was like, nope, that's not good for you.
Yeah, you're like, no. Which, going into that, what do you do for work?
So I am the mixing technology manager at SPX Flow and Lightning. So what that means is I manage our research and development department at a mixer manufacturing company. We're the biggest manufacturing company of industrial mixers in the world.
Wow.
And so when customers have issues blending their products together, it could be anything from biopharmaceuticals to mining products to paint or food. They send me all their ingredients. They tell me what their issue is and what they want it to be like at the end. And I work with them throughout their process to get it to blend properly. And then I tell them what they need to buy.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It's fun.
Do you love your job?
I do. I do love my job.
Okay.
Because it's always different. It's because I don't deal with the same people every week. So it's always different every week. It's a lot of fun. I can see what's coming in the market. Like I've done some work for some really big customers and things like that.
Wow.
So I can see what's coming in the market like 6 months ahead of time. And,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And is it like a regular like 9 to 5, Monday to Friday?
Yeah. So it's Monday to Friday. My team, we go to work. I'm usually at work by 6:30 in the morning.
Like purposefully?
Yes, but I'm done by 3:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I am like my hours are usually 7 to 3:30, but I usually am 6:30 to like 3 or 4.
Okay.
So, yeah,
so you're done earlier.
I'm done very early. Yes.
Are you a morning person?
I used to be.
Oh, okay.
I used to wake up. For 2 years, I woke up at 4 in the morning and worked out.
I did too. Not 4, but I did like 5:30 for like a solid couple of years. Because I was like, I want to start my day with this. And I was working 3 days a week at the time. And I was like, this feels great. Now I'm like, I can barely get my butt out of bed.
My alarm goes off at 5. I live 10 minutes from work. So it works out well. My alarm goes off at 5:30. I am out the door by 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you just try to get like your workouts in after work.
Yeah, I have a full gym at home. So.
Oh, okay. That's great.
It's really helpful.
Right at your house.
Yeah, right at my house.
Amazing.
I know.
Oh, see, that's great. I just recently joined the gym again, just because I walk every day.
Yeah.
Like 5 to 10K, like without rain, snow, sleet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just so good for your mental health. Mm-hmm. And so I do a lot of walking. I have the Peloton. I cycle a ton. Mm-hmm. But I hear that once you hit 40, and that, that happened for me, guys, just recently.
Welcome.
Right? Welcome to the 40s. That you need to do a lot of weight training.
Yes.
That it's really good for you.
Yes.
So I'm like, we have a bunch of weights here. I will not be motivated. I need to get my butt to a gym.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to one like 10 minutes from here.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that's worth it, I think.
It'll be worth it. Like Zach makes me do, my partner, he makes me do leg day with him.
Okay.
So we do leg day together.
Okay.
He did not like my leg day routine at the beginning because it was painful for him the day after.
Oh.
Yeah. And now it's painful for me the day after.
Yes.
So it's finally like reversed.
You're like, it's reversed. And you finished school. Mm-hmm. And then where did life bring you?
So I met my boyfriend, my serious boyfriend from college. We moved in together, lived together, bought a house together, and started our little life and got married after like being together for 6-7 years. And then after a while, we were bored with the cat, so we had a kid.
Okay.
That was the reason why we had
really?
Yes.
You're just like, we're kind of bored, so why not get pregnant?
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And had you guys talked about having kids? Like, did you know you wanted kids?
I knew I wanted kids. We didn't really talk about it. It was like whatever goes with the flow, and I wasn't in any. I think I was 28 when I got pregnant. I wasn't in any rush or anything like that.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit about that journey. Easy pregnancy?
It was a very easy pregnancy, except for the fact that we owned a townhouse at the time.
Okay.
And we decided we got pregnant, let's sell the townhouse. But not buy a new house until we sell the old house.
Okay.
So we sold the townhouse, moved into an apartment, and I mattress on the floor, everything like that. And then we finally bought a house, and we moved in when I was 7.5 months pregnant.
Wowzer. So not a lot of time to nest.
No, not at all. So I got the nursery done, or her room, did like light fixtures and stuff like that. And the day that we put the bed frame together, so I would stop sleeping on a mattress on the floor, was the day my water broke.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. You're like all over the bed.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like, it was crazy.
So it was like meant to be the perfect timing.
Yeah. I was just like, I just wanted a good night's sleep.
Crazy.
I know.
And you did not have a good night's sleep.
No, I did not have a good night's sleep.
You went straight to labor.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And so you ended up having a baby. Mm-hmm. And boy or girl?
Girl. Zoe Catherine. October 17th, 2012 is her birthday. Yeah.
That's right. Because, by the way, guys, I did know she had a girl. I'm just asking the questions for the sake of everyone else. You're like, you didn't even know what she had? No, I knew. That's right. Because she was October, you said 7th. 17th.
Yes.
That's right. 2012. Because my Eden was born in 2012.
Yes.
So they're the same age.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
Eden's a little bit older than her.
Yes, because Eden would have been February.
Yeah.
And Zoe was born
October.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Wow. Okay, so she came into the world. Mm-hmm. You often refer to her as like she came in like a little firecracker.
She did. Yeah. So my birth, like I remember it clear as day and I was perfectly fine. But apparently my placenta ripped. So I was like losing a lot of blood.
Okay.
And I didn't know this.
Okay.
But I mean, I knew this.
Right.
But it wasn't impacting me and
Sure.
it wasn't impacting her. But she swallowed a lot of blood. So it's like she came in and then in the middle of the night when I was trying to feed her, she coughed up a blood clot the size of my hand.
Stop it.
I thought she coughed up her lung.
Right.
I was like freaking out. I was like, they're like, yeah, it's normal. I was like, is this normal? And she's like, no.
Oh.
So they took her and they're like,
were you still in the hospital at the time?
I was still in
though?
the hospital.
Thank
and like,
God.
Yeah, it was like I got into the room, I think it was like 2 a.m. or whatever like that. And they're like, we'll bring her back. We're going to go get her checked out. And I woke up and she wasn't there. I was like, I slept really well. I was like, where's my baby?
Yeah. You're like, where is she?
Yeah. So I like walked down the hall. I was like, where's my baby?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But like everything was okay.
Everything was okay. Yeah. She just had jaundice really bad. And apparently she was Coombs positive.
Okay.
And so her blood and my blood do not interact well together.
Oh.
So her swallowing all of my blood like disrupted
Wow.
her system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are not even just different blood types.
Yeah.
They don't even mix well.
They don't mix well. I know.
I've never heard of this before.
Neither have I.
Wild.
Yeah.
And it's a thing. Like, I'm like, that seems wild. Like, she came from you.
Exactly.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Wow. And you learned this in the hospital that day?
I learned it in the hospital that
Okay.
day. Yeah.
But she was okay?
Yeah, she was okay. She came home fine, perfectly fine. Like, she was Spitfire, never sick, amazing, happy, go lucky baby.
She was the cutest with like the brightest eyes. Like,
oh, yeah.
brightest, like big lashes.
Yeah, she did not like that I put giant bows on her head, but everything else was fine.
Yeah. I don't think any little girl, Eden would always be like, get them off.
I know.
So tell me a little bit about Zoe.
So she was Spitfire. She loved everybody. Didn't matter who you were, she would love you. She was into dance and rainbows and unicorns and tractors and farming and just like the best of both worlds.
I was going to say, that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, her favorite color was gold with sparkles. But yeah, she was not a picky eater unless it was tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah. She
not picky. Wow.
I know. Compared to my nephews, sorry.
Yeah. You're like, sorry when you're listening to this.
They are picky eaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my Eden, like she is as picky as they come. She's a very picky eater. Zeke, not so much. So I'm like, I didn't know if it was just a girl thing or what, but
no, yeah,
she wasn't picky.
Yeah, she eats everything except for tomatoes. Like one time, except she loved ketchup, which is like,
I know, right? You're like, come on.
But like she would eat, she had a tomato in her mouth and she's like, she's like, there's a tomato. I was like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're like, your farming is in your blood. You need to love all fruits and vegetables.
Exactly. But I mean, I didn't like squash growing up, so I completely understand.
Okay, yeah. You're like, she can have it. Yeah. She can have her lack of tomatoes.
Yeah, but we did gymnastics together. We did dance. She did art classes, swim lessons. So she was going to start ice hockey at one point.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little Canadian side in her, right?
I know, exactly. Yeah. But no, when she was going to start ice hockey, she had a massive fall.
Okay.
And then we found out she had brain cancer.
Wow. So, like, perfectly healthy little girl.
Yeah.
Just randomly, like, fall. Like, what did she fall? Like, on something? Did she trip? Did she?
She was playing tug of war with one of her gymnastic friends at the park.
Okay.
And, like, they released hands and how kids do that. And they tumbled to the ground. And she tumbled to the ground. And she got up, but not as fast as normal.
Okay.
And like she was limping. So I was like, oh, she must have like hurt her leg or something like that.
Yeah.
And I checked her out. And then the next day, her preschool called because she was 3 at the time. And they're like, so she's limping? And I was like, yeah, I checked her out. And they're like, yeah, well, it's getting worse through the day. I was like, okay, so I'll take her to the doctor. I took her to the doctor. And they're like, yeah, no, it seems fine. Like, there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong, yeah.
Yeah. And so a week went by. And this was July of 2016, right after July 4th holiday. A week went by, and I went to a workout class after work.
Okay.
And I didn't have my phone on me. I got out of the class, and my husband, Ben, he's like, we're at the hospital because she stopped moving her hand. And I took her to the pediatrician. They said, take her to the ER.
Wow.
So I went straight from the workout class to the hospital.
Yeah. So you're at this point, like you're like, I checked her out. She's fine. Like
yeah.
she fell, like maybe she sprained her ankle. Or,
yeah. And I was like, maybe like, I had no idea. I was like, we were calling her pirate peg leg because she was limping. Like we were making a joke out of it.
Yeah. You're like, she's fine.
Yeah.
She hurt her leg. She'll be fine.
Exactly.
So you go to this workout class and she's fine. She's just.
Yeah, she's perfectly fine. I had no idea. And I get back and I have like 17 missed calls, text messages saying, where are you? I was like, I'm downtown outside at a workout class.
At a workout class.
Yeah, at a boot camp. And I was like, what that? Yeah.
So in that like what, hour and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
She stopped moving her hand.
Yeah.
Just, that's it. Like
she went to school that morning, like, and she was fine. And by the time she got done with school, like her entire hand wasn't working anymore.
Wow.
I know.
So he takes her to the doctor and then they send you right to the emergency room.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I meet them at the emergency room and we have x-rays. They were fine. And then we got admitted and we were all laughing. Her and I were laughing the entire time. And
sure.
Like she's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Happy. She's like, why is the person next to me crying? That was her type of personality is like, what's wrong with them? Why are they upset?
Because she was such a happy-go-lucky kid.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And
she was never an anxious kid.
No.
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
She would always like every single doctor's appointment, every single trip we did, she did just going, running, happy, no qualms with life whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So seeing other kids in the emergency cry was probably like,
yeah, she's like, what's wrong with you?
yeah, a little snobby, like, excuse me.
I know. Yeah.
That was like her sassy side, probably.
Yeah, she did that on an airplane. So she's like, why is that person freaking out? I was like, because there's turbulence. She's like, oh, they're a baby. I was like, yeah, my frequent flyer over here.
Yeah. You're like, you fly a lot. Me.
I know.
Me, I'm like terrified. We've done episodes about how terrified I am of flying. So
I can't believe that.
Like terrified, which is hilarious. But okay, so you go to emergency.
Mm-hmm. And then we get admitted in the morning. So a full 12 hours after we arrive, we get admitted. They do an MRI. And
so why did they, so the 12-hour process, is that just, it took that long to do tests?
It took that long to get us admitted and to figure out, because we did the x-ray and they couldn't find out what was happening.
Okay.
So after the x-ray, they're like, we wanted to get an MRI or a CT scan, but we have to wait and admit you. So we'll just send you upstairs.
Okay.
And in the process, like we get the MRI, we come back upstairs, and then like a line of doctors shows up outside the door. And we're just like, oh, this isn't good.
Because at this point, you're literally just thinking maybe it's like a fracture or like you're just...
like we're like, she's fine.
Yeah.
She's 100% fine. And they came in and they're just like, one person's entertaining her. And then they come over and talk to me and Ben and they're like, your daughter has brain cancer. We don't know what it is. We don't know how bad it is. We just know that she has brain cancer. And the oncologist will be here in about an hour to talk to you. And we're just like, okay.
Talk about like... I mean, I don't even know how you process that when you're literally thinking she's just got a sprained ankle or like peg leg or whatever.
Yeah. We're just like,
did it feel like a truck hit you? Like what was going through your head?
It was just like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just like completely shocked. And I'm just like, do we have to call our parents?
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I'm calling my mom.
Yeah.
And we were not okay at the time. We were going through marriage counseling and everything like that. So I was like, I go in the bathroom and I call my mom and I'm sitting on the floor crying. I was like, I don't know what to do. And he's calling his mom. So our parents show up and we're just like,
okay. So they showed up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Our parents showed up. My brother showed up. My sister-in-law showed up. They weren't even married yet. No, they were married. Yeah, they were married.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm doing math in my head.
Yeah.
But like everybody shows up and his family shows up and then the oncologist comes and he's like, so we don't know what type of tumor it is. It's diffused, which means it's like a bunch of different spider webs and stuff like that, like a ball of yarn. It's like a ball of yarn.
Okay.
And it's like all squirrely. It's not solid. It's just like floating around in there. It's in her pons, which is the center of like everything, how you walk, how you breathe, how you function.
Okay.
And it's inoperable.
And this is all in the same night?
All in the same night.
Like you're finding out like an abundance of this information.
Uh-huh.
So you go from thinking she literally is sprained her ankle to it's cancer, it's a spider web, and it's inoperable.
Yes.
That quickly.
Yes.
I don't even know if I realized that along the journey, that it was all like...
It was all very, very fast, yeah.
Wow.
And we didn't know, and we're like, okay. So after a little bit, my parents and Ben's parents, they stayed in the hospital, and we went to dinner with my brother, like right outside the hospital. And her pediatrician came, which was really, really nice.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. I think I turned my phone off, and then the doctors let us do a caring bridge. So that way it's like I don't update everybody.
That's right. You just do like one big one.
One massive update.
That's right.
But yeah.
Wow. So your parents are all there?
Yeah, my parents are all there. His parents are all there. We stayed at the hospital. Like we ran home, got stuff, got clothes, came back to the hospital, and just...
Because they were pretty much like, you're not going home at this point?
Yeah,
or?
we're not going home. We had another MRI in the morning.
Okay.
And then we were going to talk to further doctors the next day.
Okay.
And then we'll make the game plan.
Right.
So that's what we did is we got our clothes, we came back, everybody left. We spent the night in the hospital, and we had another MRI in the morning, and we had further talks with the oncologist.
Okay.
And he says that we don't know what it is, but we can do a biopsy to find out.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, it's DIPG, which is diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma. Best case scenario is it's JPA, which is juvenile polycystic astrocytoma.
Okay. It's a mouthful.
Yes.
I can't even try if I repeated it, so I'm not even going to try.
So, and they're like, JPA, you can clear it with chemo. DIPG, there's no cure. So they're like,
at all?
No, not at all.
And they're just like, one's worst case scenario, and you're just sitting there.
Like, okay, we're hoping for JPA, but they won't be able to find out until we have a biopsy.
Okay.
So
at this point, are you the type of person that is like, are you researching everything on the internet,
yes,
or are you just letting it fly and you're just like, okay, whatever comes?
I'm researching, and I'm part of this mom group called the Pumpkin Patch. So all of our kids were born in October 2012.
Okay.
And there was like, we started on the bump, and then we made a Facebook group, and at the time, there was like 120 of us in the Facebook group.
Wow.
So I posted in the Facebook group.
Sure.
And Christy, who's a teacher, has summers off, and because it's July, she did a giant deep dive for me. And she was a lifesaver. She's still one of my great friends.
Wow.
And everything like that. But she did a deep dive of like what it is, what the options are, what the treatments are.
For both? Like,
for both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she made a very nice Excel spreadsheet.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Do you find that was helpful?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
People actually still use it today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's just giving you all the information you need. Mm-hmm. At this point, what is it? 24 hours, 48 hours?
It's about 24 hours.
Okay. So you're still processing though.
Oh, yeah.
And like, what is going through are you kind of feeling like you're in like, I don't know, like a different world?
Yeah. It's most of I just am like blank. Like, I'm just like, okay, so it's just a day by day process of this is the next step and this is the next step. And we have to consider what's going on at home. Somebody has to feed our cat.
Yeah.
Something like, what are we doing? Like, what are the next steps? We have to tell work what's going on. And we have just
Sure. Mm-hmm. Like you're still living your lives. Like you have to, hey, you can't just call work and be like, I'm sick. You need to probably explain
exactly
the situation to go, I don't know what this is going to look like. Mm-hmm. I don't know where to go from here. So was your work pretty good
My work was amazing.
Okay.
I was able to, at the time I was a project manager. So I was able to work remotely, but I had a bunch of vacation and stuff like that. So they just let me take time as I needed.
Okay.
But I was also able to like work from home on days a lot, which was really, really helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in the hospital. Mm-hmm. She does the MRI, second MRI. She does the biopsy.
Yes. So we scheduled the biopsy. It was 2 weeks later. Oh. So what we did, no, it was 1 week later. We scheduled the biopsy and then we scheduled radiation. Because we're going to tackle it as if it's the worst case.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yep.
And we could always pivot.
If you need to.
Yeah. So we did the one. The biopsy was July 18th.
Okay.
And what happened was when she got the biopsy done, It was able to shrink it, but it pulled some nerves, so it paralyzed half her face. And we weren't expecting this.
Okay.
So half of her face wasn't moving.
Okay.
And it never got better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that, when her kind of face drooped, and I remember even seeing these pictures online, that was from the biopsy.
That was from the biopsy.
That wasn't from the cancer.
No, it was from the biopsy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And is that common? Like when they do this type of biopsy, was something done wrong?
We don't think something was done wrong. We just think that the tumor shifted. And that's what we think happened because in kids, it's normal to have like half their body paralyzed or half their face paralyzed because of the tumor location. But she wasn't like that going into it, so we weren't expecting it
to happen.
Yeah. It just shifted. And we didn't know that this happens at the time. We were still like starting our research and everything. And,
sure.
And yeah.
So for that 2 weeks, sorry, I'm going back a little. For that 2 weeks right before the biopsy, you guys were in the hospital for that 2 weeks, or did they let you go home?
They let us go home.
Okay.
And she went back to school.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she went back to school. Perfectly fine. Like nothing happened.
What a little fireball.
Uh-huh.
And are you explaining anything to her? She was 3.
Yeah, she had a boo-boo.
Okay.
Yeah, she had a boo-boo. And when we did the biopsy, she saw her boo-boo. And that was, everything was because of that. And she didn't ask questions or anything like that.
It is like, I mean, like you look for little miracles or little signs or whatever along the way.
Yeah.
And the fact that like she was a child that like didn't have high anxiety, I feel like was like that little, just to make things a little bit easier.
Yeah, she didn't have high anxiety. She loved doctors. She loved everybody. So like all of this was just like a joy to her to have people come and visit. And say,
she was probably like, this is the best ever.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how did you balance that with probably your own emotions of being like, I'm a disaster.
Oh yeah, like I shut down. Like it was just basically like a wall went up and my emotions didn't matter.
Yes.
I realized I found it very cathartic to update the caring bridge.
Okay.
And when I did that, that's like I would release
okay.
emotions and stuff like that. And that's when I would cry. But I was like, I wouldn't cry in front of her. I was very
strong.
Yeah.
Okay. And was that hard for you to do? Like, were you an emotional person before that?
Not so much.
Okay.
No.
So that was easier for you to kind of like compartmentalize.
Exactly.
And be like, right now this is for Zoe. Mm-hmm. I will take my time later.
Yeah.